Hey everyone, it's Dan Wardrope here from Flexxable. I am down here on Brighton Beach. You can see a little, there's Peanut the dog. And that's the blue sky today. It's beautiful. Looking forward to the world kind of getting back to normal. So today I wanted to talk to you about the power of lateral thinking when it comes to coming up with your hooks and angles into the market, okay? Because I see a lot of people trying to go down the obvious angle that everyone else is doing when it comes to coming up with so they'll reverse engineer the market and they'll see what other ads people are running and they'll just do what that person's doing, okay? And that kind of never works. It might work for a little bit, but then the competition will be too much and the campaigns will end up flopping. So let me give you an example about what I mean with lateral thinking. So let's say you're running a campaign to help people get out of debt, right? Most people in the UK or in the US are writing ads like, right up to 75% of your debt off, it's government backed, it's blah, 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 it's blah, 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 right? And that kind of works. The hook's there, the 75% off hook's quite strong. But what happens if you went with a different angle into the market and tried to speak to people that might have HMRC debt or council tax debt or just something else or let's say they're getting chased by debt collectors or the bailiffs and they're getting hassled by these people and they want to stop that happening. That's a much better angle to go after rather than what everyone else is doing. So find an angle into the market that you can use in your creative, and you'll start speaking to a different subset of people and your leads will become cheaper, okay? Because you're kind of getting them a little bit further before the problem gets really big, right? Which is good and bad, but it's a really good thing to try. Another example might be, and I heard this recently from someone I was talking to, a friend of mine who I know well made quite a lot of money out of going after the credit repair industry, okay? And rather than trying to put an ad out that said, get your 30-day free trial for credit repair and see and we can help you improve your credit, etc., he started targeting all the websites where people were looking to buy cars, like SUVs or big cars, because he knew these people were going to have a credit check. So his kind of pop-up ad was on these websites, or GDN banner or whatever it was much more targeted at these, kind of, if you're looking to buy a new Ford vehicle, then before you apply, check your credit report here and build that so you don't get rejected type thing. So do you see how the angle into the market is much different and it works much better, and your cost per lead and quality of lead definitely gets better when you start approaching your industries like this. I hope that helped. If you're interested in more tips like this from me and my team over at Flexxable, lead generation tips, then please subscribe below. Catch you later.